All right, what's going on, people? Hope everyone's having a good day. I've been super consistent for the past 4 days. I haven't done this in a while, but really just sort of locking in. And look at that. Let's turn this light on. A little better. Yeah, there we go. Um, Practicing piano. And I have a live stream that I'm going to be doing every week. And I figured I would do sort of a mock sort of trial, bring those two things together. Let me just practice piano this time in this live stream setup, and then, just kind of experiment a little bit. It's going to be Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, less talking. I'll interact via the chat for sure. I'll leave it up here, but I'm here to practice to start with. So let's go ahead and do that. So first of all, I think I need to, turn the volume down a little bit, which means I need to come in here. Actually, I guess there's a couple things. Let's think about how best to do this. So that's not going to change anything monitoring. I guess I can go in here and pull up the mixer and volumes and go into here. I'm just trying to see, like, how do we turn down volume? Is it this? Yeah, I'm not too sure, actually. It's kind of interesting. Well, that's okay. This is all part of the experimenting. So I think what I need to do is, I can just, for myself, I can just turn this down a little bit. Hang on. Just because it's super loud. Yeah, I'll just turn that down. I think you guys are hearing it at a decent volume. I think so. Yeah, and I could even be a little bit louder about there. All right, let's do it. We're gonna start with some classical. All right, we're gonna start with Moonlight Sonata. I'm gonna move this mic out the way because I won't be talking while I play this, and hope you guys enjoy. And I'm gonna try to play through it in its entirety. I'm not looking at the sheet music now because I practiced it for the past several days. And I feel pretty confident that I can play the entire song. There might be some mess ups or whatever, but that's okay. This is practice, so it's all good. All right, let's move this out the way and let's do it. this part is. So I think this part is the same. I think that's right. Let's keep going. Let me do that part again. So I think it's doom. I gotta do that part again. That's like, I gotta do that. Love that. All right. I am going to go into Ableton Live here and let's see what other like interesting piano or different sounding piano sounds. Well, CFX concert stage. Why does that sound? That sounds weird. Oh, wait. I'm on a different octave, no wonder. So I'm like, okay, a little bit positioned different than what I'm used to. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's check some of these out really quick. That's weird. What is that sort of? Oh, that thing is really taking up. Hang on, let me see. Oh, that's fascinating. So playing fast with this, that's pretty wild. So I'm using Yamaha expanded soft synth, and I'm looking at the CPU meter go up to like crazy high numbers whenever I'm playing. So let me actually see something here. If I what do I need to change? The buffer size, right? 256 is not bad. What if I go to 512? Let's just see. It's so weird because we're not really recording. Let's try again. Oh, maybe it's because I'm live streaming as well. I want to look at that. That's super interesting to me. But let's find some other interesting. See, right there, that goes up. Wow, that's pretty fascinating. All right, so this is all part of the live stream experimentation. So I'm gonna delete what I'm using here, which is I'm using Yamaha, and let's go to a different plugin. Certainly don't want or need that happening during a live stream. So I need to think about, like, I guess we can go to Arturia. Let me go to Arturia really quick, and let's go to, I think they have one called Piano V3. Let's load that up and let's check this out. So that's a much lower usage, I think. But let's find a really good sound here. Very loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. And also I need to check the levels that y'all are hearing too, right? Let's go here and let's see. Well, that's yellow. That's not bad. And then I guess, yeah, I guess it's not bad. All right, let's try. Let's experiment with a few different sounds in this Arturia Piano V. I'll have to kind of continue experimenting with Yamaha's soft synth. Also, I'm using this wired headphone now, this, Arturia white one. And it's interesting because and I might need to bring it back down here. Previously, I've been using the III Audio wireless one, and I guess partly taking for granted how amazing it is. Because like right now, like this is it's like on me, right? And it's like annoying me a little bit having to cope with a cable that I'm not used to having like for the past several months. So I'll just want to think about that a bit. I thought using it's all a trade-off, because with those I have to, every time I come here I have to like turn the volume or turn the power on and then turn the power on the transmitter and the receiver. I don't know. It's a small price to pay for, like, once you're live and once you're doing your thing, you're kind of golden and you just feel a little bit more free. So maybe at some point maybe once I feel like I need to, I'll run up there and actually grab them and swap, just so I can kind of get both experiences in the same live stream. All right, so I was also doing. So I'm practicing this one. This is not where it fully needs to be yet. That's not right at all. Also, I don't know if I love that piano. Not that. And I was also doing this with like a guitar sound. So I'm kind of all over the place, but I was loving the way this was sounding. Let me see. I'm gonna go back into Yamaha, because I'm kind of like, I don't understand why the CPU would be so high. Like, I haven't experienced that before. So let's go back there for a moment, just because I don't know, I just feel more comfortable with this. But look at that, it's already going up. I'm gonna have to talk to some people about that. Anyway, let's go here. Let's go to, we're looking at where is strings? No, guitar here. See, look at that. It's already going up. What if I change this? I think if let me see, high quality default. What if I change this to like 32 samples, for example? I feel like that's really going to right away really mess it up. Let's try go back to, I was just at 512. What if I do 1024? Let's see how that sounds. Just trying to figure this out, experimenting a little bit. So I think that's delayed a little bit, no? Maybe. Maybe not. All right, so that's going to distract me during a live stream, I think, if I'm dealing with like CPU usage stuff. So, but the sounds are so good in this soft synth, but there's also other things that we can check out here that I could just experiment with and just get more comfortable with. So for example, is there a guitar? No, guitar synth on here? I don't know. Maybe I'll go to what was that one called? See, I'm so Analog Lab V. Maybe I'll go there for a sec. Let me refamiliarize myself a bit. Maybe. So there's like these types of sounds. I'm so lost with this. So if I go to, where's like strings? With strings, we want really guitar, right? Let me see. I mean, these are interesting sounds in here, but this is not exactly what I need. The search continues, huh? Plugins that knock. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. That's a really interesting situation. But I guess for now, we could stick with Arteria's suite, and we could stick with Piano V3, just to keep it simple. And maybe I could get used to start favoriting some sounds here. See, even with this, like I kind of want some reverb with this. All right, so let me try playing through this a little bit now, like practicing. And what is this? Clean energy charging scheduled to what? What is that about? It's very weird to me. I don't understand. Okay, all good. Let's practice this next song and see how much of it I'm able to play off of memory. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed that I could minimize. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that you could do that. I could minimize Ableton on my computer, but it keeps the, in this case at least, I'll have to experiment, but it keeps the plugin. It keeps it, which is all I really want. So that's helpful. I think it keeps. Oh wait, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Hang on. It kind of does, but then when I click somewhere else, it. All right, whatever. That's fine. All right, let's play through some of this. Sheesh, again. There we go. Let's get a little reverb a little higher. Let's do that again. But you might want to turn that volume up a little bit on my monitor and like play it even softer. Cool. All right. Now I want to. I wish I had a little bit more wine right now, honestly. Mariah, one of my best friend's wife, really recommended this incredible wine called Chloe wine. And I just had a glass upstairs. And I want some more. But there's no more left. And I just have to deal with it, I guess, right? All right. So the other thing that I wanted to do a little bit today is, because it's 9:17, that was, I guess, my practice session right there. Now I also want to do a little bit of what I would be doing on my normal upcoming Wednesday weekly live streams, which I'm very excited about. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm somewhat excited, but they haven't started yet, so I don't know how it's going to go. But I think it'll be fun as I build momentum with it. And I think it'll be never a waste of time, because I'm always going to be working towards something. What do I mean by that? So so glad you asked. I mean that, what do I do? Screen share. Yeah. I'm going to be working on this. Do you see this? These are all the songs I've done so far. And then there's more songs that I want to effectively, like everything with like all yellow like this. These are, and maybe let's not confuse. Let's take that and just reset that. So like anything with yellow means that these videos are all released on my channel. There's tutorials for every single one of these. Awesome. Now, these ones down here are songs that with the chords next to them. As you can see, there's a lot of songs here with chords next to them that I've put here before, and I think they're right. I'm pretty sure they're right, but I need to like validate them so that when it is that I am doing the tutorial, recording the tutorial, I want those to be a little bit more less exploratory, more to the point. If you're clicking on how to do this, I want you to see how to do it, not necessarily watch me figure out how to do it. Figure out how to do it is still valuable content. And so that is something that will be here on these live streams. Okay. All right, cool. So for some of these, like, I guess there's a couple different ways we could do this. I guess we could pull up Ultimate Guitar tabs and just kind of go song by song. As Long As You Love Me. So this, I think, is, yeah, I think is on here. And then we just go to chords and we look at this. Although loneliness is excuse me. A minor. All right, let's pull this. Can we pull this somewhere else? Yep, right. And then we're just looking at these chords, and then we're looking at these chords, and we're just chording things up, and we're just like chord, you know, boom. Look at that. So bring that over, and then what? Bring this on over. All right, so yeah, I guess that's cool. So we start the song A minor, and also I'm all over the place a little bit, but there's one other change that I need to make here in order to be able to sing and have you guys hear what I'm saying, singing and playing at the same time in sync. Right now there's a little audio delay that's needed on the back end for other reasons, but I want to sing sometimes, and now I know how to monitor myself, so I know how to make it so that I can, I could even do it more like that, the monitor, that I can hear myself now. So that's cool. But when I sing, it's not going to be in time unless if I don't know, it's getting into the weeds a little bit, but I know what to do, but it's like replacing this camera with a different camera that I don't want to replace it with, because this is my best camera. So there's things I still need to figure out on that, but that's okay. I'll figure that out. I'm leaning towards using my pocket camera for this, because maybe sometimes I want to move as well, like this, and that pocket camera will follow me, and maybe I'll just, I don't know, try it out and just see how it goes. Yeah, it's a trade-off thing, I guess, right? Anyway, oh wait, I'm on the wrong song. I'm doing Quit Playing Games. Did I? I'm all over. That's As Long As You Love Me. Yeah, see that? Okay, we're on the wrong song. We should be doing Quit Playing Games with My Heart. Okay, let's do that again. Young girls of my heart. All right. You're not being. Oh, even in my heart. So that's. All right. Let's figure this out. So even in my heart. See, then it goes to B. All right, so right off the bat, this is different. Let's actually work through this. All right, let's work through this because this is not what I have this as. Let's do green. Okay, this is what we're working on. I guess I don't know. And the green should be when we're done, huh? Green should be when we're done. Let's. I don't know. Whatever. I think what I was doing actually was like a different yellow. Like that. That's cool. All right. That's cool. Yeah. All right. So it goes like, even in my heart. So I'm still starting with A major second inversion, which is, and you guys want to see, maybe, I don't know if you do, let me know, right? But I think we want to see the top down view here. So let's go back here. Cool. So, yeah. Boom, boom. So it's like, even in my heart, I see. Then it's B minor 7. So in this case, I go to a. Let's actually highlight the whole thing, this color. I see. I'm trying to see. You can't. That doesn't work that way? Thought you can like roll the mouse. Okay. B minor. But they're saying even to B minor 7. I see. So we're doing this. But B minor 7 is no. Wait, B minor 7? I don't know if I like that though. I see even in my so it's kind of that they're talking about. Let me see. So let's see. Again. Okay. You're not being true to me, in my soul. I feel. Then it's like, okay, so I think that's it. But that's interesting. I don't know if they're saying the official version is B minor 7, but I'm thinking a B regular 7 would make a little bit more sense there, personally. But let's go ahead and use this board that I use in these videos because it's super helpful. All right, so we have, what do we got going on here? We got a I should always have the chat up, right? Like this needs to be somewhere constantly, like right here, right? There we go. Cool. That's like always there, just in case if someone has a question. Boom, we got that. I have enough real estate on the screen to be able to do it. Okay, cool. I think this is good. I feel good about this. What do you guys think? There we go. All right, let's just try to do this. All right, so again, Also, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I gotta turn reverb down, and let's find something. Oh, there we go. That's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. This can come over a little bit. All right, now we're gonna get back to everything that we were just doing. Let's minimize. Let's minimize. Whatever. Okay. So that's kind of it, right? Even in my heart. But fingering would be I feel you not being true to me. All right, so that's pretty much it. And then, whoa. Let's go down. And impossible as it may seem, but I wish I could. You never quit playing games. So that's the whole song. All right, good. And did we go back to? Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, but we got to change this. We just said, all right. So this was like, I'll do the inversions on the actual videos that I'm recording, but this is going from A to B minor 7 to G to A, right? That's all this is doing. And they said sometimes you can just practice this with like all roots. I see. I don't like that, but that's root. All right, cool. So that is what we like to call da-dun-dun. As my great friend Nicki Minaj once said, da-dun-dun. Not once, he said it more than once. All right, so let's update this one. Now, how are we gonna say something is done on here that we wanna, I guess green. Green means like, yo, it's edited, it's ready to go, you can start recording. All right, Donny Hathaway, This Christmas happens to be the next song. So we're just trying to do this, get rid of this analysis paralysis stuff and just like do it. Just do what's on the list, you know? And so now we're going to go to that song and let's work on the chords to that song. Yeah. This Christmas, Donny Hathaway. Oh, come on. All right. Hang on. All right, there we go. This is about to be fun, I think. We shall see if my hunch is correct or not. So, what? Why do I have this start? See, that's weird. This song, how do I? See, I have this song starting on a D minor 7, but let's play what I have written here first. I worked hard on it because there's like all the way to Q, meaning every letter has a different chord. So I spent a lot of time with this, but let's experiment. All right, so it's like hang on. It might be in a different key, but this is oh wait, hang on. Oh, it says open official. This is not the official? Oh, this might not be the official version. One sec. F major. No, F major. All right, let's actually, I don't know which one to try first. Let's try this so-called official version in here in Ultimate Guitar Tabs. So it's going, let's write down what we're doing. So it's going from a F major 7, hang on the mistletoe, D minor 7, then E flat sus2, do E flat sus2, so then it's B, then it goes, I guess, to B, even though there's more things happening. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so it's better, and then it's E major, E major 7, D minor 7, B major 7 over C. All right, let's see. And this might be my last one because I want to play some Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, it just came on PlayStation Plus. I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's get it. Let's try these chords here. F major 7. That sounds about right to me. But here they did D major 7. No, all right, whatever. So F major 7. Hang on the mistletoe. Not to get to know you. And then E major. Let's do all these actually in just root first. I think that was. Dun, 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 and then E flat sus 2. E flat sus 2 we said is what, a minor? So again. And then B flat. And then E major 7. Oh. What? E, wait, hang on. That doesn't sound right. E flat to major 7. So it's E flat. So B major 7. Over C. B. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm like that. I must be tired. It's B flat major 7. So again, let me see. So if is that right? E flat sus. Yeah, that is. Of course, that's right. But that doesn't sound right. And then it's B flat. And then E flat major 7. No. B flat major. Oh. So E flat. So it's that. Dun, dun, dun. So again, one more time. We don't like that version. We know that that's not going to be. So obviously this is going to be in third inversion. So bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. So there we go. So we should probably start looking at the inversions of all these as we're playing. So for example, this is not the regular nomenclature that we use, but for myself, my own sanity, we'll do that. We'll do root. We'll do first inversion. I think that's right. So I think that's right. Finding the right inversion. No, I think it's that. I think it's root. Boom. So bum bum. So I think that's right, actually. I believe that. Yo, what's up, man? Who is this right here? Is there a way to make this larger so I can see? Boom, at the broadcast. There we go. What's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, that's perfect. We can like bring people into here as long as we're not covering up that keyboard and just be like, yo, what's going on, bro? Look at you. You probably feel so special now, don't you? Like you're just featured. You're the first one featured on here. What's going on, man? All right, so we got Rodrigo Play No. What up? How are you? Then we got Just Shorts. What up? How are you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys. I got the keyboard. Oh, dope. Wait, are you the person you messaged me? I think on comments, right? On one of my comments. Let me know if that's right or not, and let me know which keyboard you're referring to. Is it this one? Let me know. Dope. That's cool, man. So this company, I really like this company a lot. They're sponsoring not this live stream, but some of the content that I've been doing on this channel, like the chord tutorial stuff. And yeah, they're a great company, and the keyboard is quite amazing. As a matter of fact, I learned a lot from using it. How do you like it so far? All right, so we're at third inversion. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then, why do I keep doing that? So, bum, bum. How about? So how about? Why does that sound off? It's major 7, E flat major 7. That sounds weird to me for some weird. I don't understand why. It sounds like off or something. I don't know. So. Oh. So we can do that. We can be like this, Chris. So I think that's right. So what inversion is that? So first inversion. So it's like root, first inversion. I think that's kind of it right there, honestly. Like that's what's happening. Okay, I think that's enough for the live stream setup today. So there's a few things that I learned from this. One of them is that I'm going to watch and check out some of the live stream after this. Let's take a picture of this. Maybe we'll update this tomorrow, because I feel like that's a good start to the song. But yeah, the camera thing, the sync thing that I talked about earlier with the audio and video, I need to spend a little time like really locking in with that. But are there inversions to triads and 7 chords? Okay, cool. Let me answer that question before I go. Thank you very much for the question. Let's add that to broadcast. Dang, we got to make that a little larger, don't we? Wait. Wait. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. So Just Shorts, you say, are there inversions to triads and 7th chords individually? So are there inversions to triads and 7 chords individually? There's inversions for both types of chords. For triad chords, an inversion is just taking the lowest note and moving it up an octave. So we have C, E, G. And to create an inversion of the first inversion, you take the lowest note, move it up an octave. That's first inversion. Now you take the lowest note, move that up an octave. That's second inversion, right? So that's how you create triad inversions. What about a 7th, like you mentioned? So this is a 7th chord. First inversion takes the lowest note, move it up an octave. Second inversion, take the lowest note, move it up an octave. Now, of course, there's a third inversion here that's represented because we have 4 notes. So take the lowest note here, and that creates a third inversion, and then go up again. That just brings you back to root, of course. Hopefully that helps you, and I'll be doing these live streams. This is like a trial thing, just me sort of exploring. Need to learn all these for the major and minor. Yes, for sure. It's a fantastic idea. As a matter of fact, I probably will do a video talking about things that you can do to make your life so much easier and better when it comes to piano playing, practicing what you just said, inversions with any note. So like, you know, white note, like the C major, this shape, like get familiar with this shape. But then what about something like this, C sharp here, like C sharp major triad. So like kind of, I'm trying to think how to best describe it. Looking at the three notes and knowing that the second and third note are staying where they're at, and just taking note of this third note, and even do it quick. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. And then same thing here. So yeah, definitely practice that. It's super beneficial for all notes. And then maybe start with triads and then maybe build your way up to doing that with sevenths. But what I was saying is, yeah, Wednesdays, why don't I write it here? Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing these live streams, and I will be interacting with awesome people like yourself who have questions, and I'll be updating this sheet right here, which is what I use to kind of film my vertical videos, which technically I should be filming one right now to edit for tomorrow, but I'm too tired to do that, so I'm going to wake up early tomorrow and do it. But I appreciate you guys joining. It means a lot, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.